Turn it up loud.
So, as you guys can see from the title, we're gonna tell you guys about how we met and how our love story got started. So first thing is, we met at Wyndham Vacation Resorts. I was already working there and Orel was just joining the team. This was, did I say the date already?
June 20. Wait a minute.
It was June 24th, 2014. We had to write some of this stuff down because we honestly forgot some of it.
Yeah, we had to make sure. So June 24th, 2014. I saw this thing right here. But I ain't want it though.
I mean, he just wasn't paying attention.
I was really trying to just get my money. I wasn't really paying attention to many things. So, orientation day, walk in there, trying to get my business suit on, just trying to make sure I get everything down packed. And what happens?
I was making a copy of his ID and I was like, ooh, he's cute. But I don't know who leaves their social security card when they're coming to, you know, do their paperwork for their job. But whatever, that was none of my business.
So, yeah, that's what happened.
No, that was the first time we actually ran into each other.
Yeah, exactly. So, not much conversation as much, but it was definitely the first time we locked eyes, and like she said she thought I was cute, and look good, baby.
So I just started walking up to him and all of the new bellmen, and I would just start talking to him. I would just be talking to all of them in general, and he was the only one that would just look at me.
Yeah, because she's weird. Everybody knows that, but she's crazy. So I was just like, what is she? What does she keep coming up and talking to us and saying all these weird things? She just was very different, I should say. Very different.
I was just trying to spark conversation. People nowadays don't want to have just basic conversation. Like, so outside of the random conversation, okay, I thought he was cute, but at the time I was liking
I told y'all.
I was liking someone else, so I would just like ask him, like, you know, just like, what do you think? I would just ask him like just little bits of advice, like, is it too soon to text somebody at this time or whatever? And he would like brush me off like he didn't want to hear it. So
it was just random. Like, I didn't understand why you were asking me, but
I just wanted a guy's opinion.
I didn't just brush you off. I helped you. I told you what my opinion was, but it wasn't like you thought I was going to be more in tune. She thought I was going to be more in tune. Yeah? Yeah.
You weren't. We started going to the CVS that's around the corner. We started having lunch together, just having casual conversation.
It was cool. I thought it was that easy.
We went to Bar 7. My very first time having a drink. My very first time.
Drinks, probably. Drinks. Because when we met you after we got out the car, she was done. I was like, bruh. Then she started throwing up in like a block.
No. You got to tell the story right. So anyway, I was drunk. So me and the girl, we get out, right? And we're walking across the street. We spot Orel, and he's with like two of his friends.
Deep. I'm just kidding. No, we wasn't deep. It was
it two? Was it two?
Nah, it was just two of us.
Okay, so see, I remember a little bit. So it was two of them.
All right.
So it was two of them. I do remember her and we were walking, and I said, "Oh, there's Orel," and he catches me, and I'm just like this. I'm like,
yes, crazy.
Just talking, and then I see his friends. I'm like, who are you? And you? I was so drunk that their faces were literally a blur to me. I do remember that much. Before we get into the club, he held my weave, y'all. I knew he was loyal when he held my weave, and I just threw up. He said, you gotta get in the club. So he threw my hair back, and I just all over the place.
In the plant.
It was embarrassing. I think someone recorded me that night because I actually got kicked out the club.
Yeah, she definitely did. Somebody might comment in the vlog and say, hey, I remember her. She was done. And she was jealous.
No, kinda. In a way.
Let me stop. That's horrible that I'm even saying that.
I liked the girl. She was cool. I just didn't want to mess with you. That's all, because I wanted to, like, get to know you and stuff.
I was just having fun, man.
But
it's not like we were in a relationship just yet. We were getting
We
to know,
weren't.
everybody was just getting to know each other, and you know.
so I was cool.
That
I'm
kicked
not.
off on, you know, that did him thing. You hate me.
I'm not that crazy. I'm not gonna jump and just do stuff and we're not together, you know? So after all that, I invited him and his friends to a pool party, but there was no pool.
Say it again. You have to get close to the camera when you do this. No pool. None. Zero. We went to the house. There was no pool in the backyard.
Yeah, we
They
legit
said-
thought there was gonna be a pool in the backyard.
And we end up in a brawl. Yeah. A huge brawl. A whole neighborhood against 6 of us. So we survived the brawl.
Anyway,
But we ain't gonna get into that because that was horrible.
that was horrible. The next one was when he invited me to the movies. We went and saw the movie Lucy.
You know,
He thought it was a date.
I thought it was. You know, you don't ask people. You just take them out, and then it becomes something. You don't just ask, "Oh, you want to go on a date?" And then they go be having all of these type of feelings and ideas. And no, we went out, had a good time, and I called it a date after. And we went to Wendy's too. Then our man, after you know, invited us to his house. We chilled there. 2 minutes in, and she's asleep. We drive all the way from the Dorf. No, it was Brandywine. We all drive all the way from Brandywine.
We went to the movies in Waldorf.
Oh, keynote. I watched her sleep, and I was like, she look real good. That is a keynote. I was like, she look nice. Yes. So that, you know, made my heart twinkle a little bit, as you say. It made my heart twinkle a little bit. So, you know, I caught a little different feeling or whatever.
He started watching Scandal when Shanice and him, or him and Shanice,
What?
grammar, they moved into their own place. So I started going over there and hanging out a lot because a lot of our coworkers were watching Scandal and we had never seen Scandal before.
Correct.
So we were like, let's watch Scandal together. And he tried to kiss me one time and I had to diss him. I was like,
Yeah, she did the Matrix.
what you doing?
Yeah.
He was coming in for the kill, you guys. He was just like,
You already know how.
and I was like, shh.
Yeah. It was bad. It was embarrassing. That was the first. Who she thinks she is?
Cuz
Rude.
you had to put some work in. You ain't put no work in yet.
Rude.
This ain't cheap.
You right.
No, it was real innocent at first.
Yeah, it was. I ain't gonna lie to you. We were just kicking it for real.
And then I was like, how did we end up here?
Exactly. So, 2 months you did real good. You did real good. But after the diss, 2 weeks later,
You would remember that.
of course. Why would I not? He wasn't expecting that, you know? Bedroom bully. No,
That's enough.
You know it's true.
That's enough.
You know it's true.
Anyway, we were in a lot of denial. Like, we did not want people to think that
We didn't
we were
want-
liking each other. Like, we were in straight denial. He knew it was real when
She called me
my-
work boyfriend. She called me
Yeah,
work
I started
boyfriend.
calling my-
Yeah, so don't even try to leave
I did
that
start
out.
calling him my work boyfriend.
Exactly.
But he knew it was real when he got jealous and was thinking that there was some sketchy activity going on.
Oh.
When my friend Corey pulled up and wanted to talk to me about a situation, pulled
I was like,
up.
oh, who that? Oh, this man. But he was cool though. He was cool.
Corey is
He was
mad cool.
He was
Shout out to
cool.
Corey.
He was cool. He was just
And his
showing-
wife Nicole.
Yo, the Audi pulled up. I'm like, but he was cool. He was cool.
Time I came over, you guys, guess what I found?
It wasn't the first time. Come on.
It was the first day. It was the first time I came over.
It was not the first.
It was the first time I came over.
Swear.
So we fluffed his sheets to basically, like, you know, try to make the bed. I was being a nice person and helped him. Why a condom fly out? A whole used one.
Hey,
If I could use Aaron's face as a meme right now, I would.
I don't got nothing to say, man. I plead the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
You nasty.
I'm not nasty. I am not nasty. That was a unorganized situation.
So, then my birthday comes around. So like 1 o'clock that morning, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and then I had the party that night. So when I came, I had a boyfriend. Started having a whole bunch of dates at Outback, okay? If you know me, Outback is the place to be, okay? After he made me his girlfriend in 2014, we got engaged in October 24th, 2015. So stay tuned for the rest.